Will Ferrell gave the commencement speech at his alma mater, USC. Now he's known as a doctor, right up there with Dr. Phil, Dr. Ruth, Dr. J, Dr. Drew. He's Dr. Will Ferrell, who joins us now. Doctor, congratulations.
Thank you, Dan. You forgot Dr. Zhivago.
I did. Yeah. Do you feel different today knowing that you're a doctor?
Not only do I feel different, but I think people are treating me differently. When I walk into a room, there's just a sense of someone of great importance is now in their presence.
Do people wash your hands for you or put on gloves? Like, when you're a doctor and you're getting ready for surgery.
Sure, when you have to scrub up.
Yeah. Did that happen this morning with your wife?
I forgot to scrub up, and thank you for reminding me. If I'm going to, but I am proud to announce I've already performed one elective surgery.
Oh, it was elective.
I did a tonsillectomy.
Okay.
Yeah, on a guy who didn't want it. But yeah, I gotta remember. Hygiene is a physician's best friend.
Who were the luminaries up there on the dais with you at USC?
Well, that's what made kind of the whole day slightly preposterous in terms of receiving the doctorate, because I was up there with a gentleman by the name of David Ho, who in 1996 was Time Magazine Man of the Year for basically inventing the drug cocktail that fought off AIDS. There was a gentleman, Dr. Gary Michelson, who has over 1,000 patents in the medical world. There is a gentleman who's a huge city councilman in Los Angeles, and also another huge benefactor of the university. And then there's Dame Helen Mirren and myself.
It's a pretty impressive group there.
Yeah.
You didn't feel out of place, did you?
Well, I made a point in my speech that we all stand on equal footing. That I went through their list of achievements, and then I cited mine, which include running through the streets naked of Montrose in the major motion picture Old School, and picking gum off the ground in Elf and eating it. So yeah, it was when I got the list. When I was writing my speech, I wanted to know who else was receiving the doctorates, and it was very silly. That having been said, it was a great day, very fun.
Why did you go to college in the first place?
Well, if I could look into the crystal ball, there's really no reason. You're right.
Like, what was your reason? You went into sports information.
I went into sports. I was going to be you, Dan. I was going to be sitting next to you on the desk, you and Oberman. We were going to be best buddies.
If you could trade careers.
But I got sidetracked.
No, but if you could trade careers, you could be a great sportscaster. You could be Bob Costas, or
right.
you could do what you do.
I would do what I do.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie to you.
Okay.
But I think I would spot, on occasion, I would come in and announce the Masters with Jim Nance. I would pick and choose my sports moments where I could also jump in on the broadcast.
Well, you have to have that Masters voice. Do you have that, Doctor?
The dulcet tones of Jimmy Nance.
Yeah, so if I throw it out to you at 17.
Jimmy Raging Cajun Nance.
Yeah. Hello, friends.
Hello, friends.
Let's go out to Dr. Will Ferrell, who's at 17. Doctor?
I'm at 17. Not a. You can barely hear anything except my voice. And
no, that's creepy. that's not good.
I'm wearing women's lingerie on 17.
Again.
I'm being removed from 17. I'm being placed in an unmarked car, taken to the local authorities.
Did you play? You picked up golf in college, didn't you? At USC. Did you guys play at USC?
I picked up golf by sneaking onto the Rancho San Joaquin golf course in Irvine, California, as a high school freshman. So I spot played throughout my college career.
But I thought when you were in college, didn't you guys play at a course that was near a mental institution?
Well, that was post. Yeah, that was post college.
So you did play. It was a golf course by a mental institution.
It just happened to be. I mean, it wasn't. We didn't pick it for that reason. Yeah, it wasn't our course of choice. It happened to be just a very inexpensive place to play.
We're talking to Dr. Will Ferrell. He has a movie, The House, is coming out with Amy Poehler on June 30th, and then you were working on Daddy's Home 2.
Yes, currently I'm here in Boston.
Oh, you are in Boston. Okay.
Yeah, finishing up our last week, and with myself and Mark Wahlberg, John Lithgow, and Mel Gibson.
I saw Entertainment Tonight, Kevin Frazier out there interviewing you guys.
Sure.
And Mel Gibson looked like he's in pretty good shape.
Yeah, he got yoked up to be on the same level. He plays Mark's dad, and Mark is always in fairly decent shape. So Mel looks good.
Have you ever been yoked up? Have you ever been jacked?
Not. I can't say that I have. I looked at someone sent me a photo of a bunch of buddies of mine from high school, kind of one of those summers in between when you come home from college, and we were all playing pickup basketball. And we all had our shirts off, and I was like, wow, I looked pretty good. Those were the days.
Who did we have on who had played? Kevin Frazier said he had played pickup hoops with you.
Yeah.
And he said that from 15 feet, you got a really nice mid-range jumper.
As long as no one guards me.
Yes.
Yeah. If you leave me open,
yeah,
I'll knock it down.
But the bigger the celebrity, the more you guard or the less you guard?
Oh, because you don't want to hurt them?
Yeah, or you want to make them feel good.
I play East Russian defense on everyone.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
But who have you played? Do you play with Clooney? Did you ever play in those games?
I never play. I've had a couple of battles with Woody Harrelson.
How is Woodrow?
Woodrow's got a good little handle, but I can create havoc on it. I have length. So I can alter his shot.
Does he spark up at halftime?
He does not.
He does not. Okay.
No, he doesn't have to, because he has some sort of solution that he rubs into his pores.
Is that the clear?
That's the clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the hemp-based.
By the way, the house, Dad convinces his friends to start an illegal casino in his basement after he and his wife spend their daughter's college fund. Not that that's
right.
Why you came on. You weren't.
No, that's
promoting.
not why.
No, you didn't.
You guys are nice to mention it, but no, I came on to be on your show. Also, wait, happy birthday, right?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Don't do.
Uh-oh.
It's kind of like a no-hitter, Will. We weren't going to mention it.
Oh, okay.
But you just mentioned it.
So did I blow it?
Yeah. So like I had a no-hitter for 7, and now I gave up a home run. I hope you're happy. And do not, whatever you do what you did last year for my birthday. That was above and beyond, so don't even think about doing that, all right?
Okay.
You promise?
No problem. I will refrain.
Okay. Paulie, what's the I-team have?
We have a picture of Will from his fraternity days in college. The hair is it's almost blonde. He's got a plaid shirt and a tweed checkered jacket on, and he's slaying.
Yeah, that might be my photo from the fraternity.
That's it.
Yeah. No, I was much blonder.
Are your tips frosted?
Natural highlights. No, never.
Are you sure?
Never. How dare you?
Sorry, doctor.
Yeah, maybe a little lemon juice.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
A little sun in, but no, never professionally frosted.
Yeah, Paulie just said, you look really serious. Like that face, you could anchor the nightly news, not just
But that face
SportsCenter.
that was my game face. That was to show everyone else in the fraternity that I meant business.
Did you ever have game?
With the ladies?
Yeah.
Not so much. No. No.
At what point did you realize maybe you did?
It wasn't until maybe my days on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, then it was different.
Then it was different, right? So it still wasn't an accurate assessment.
That's when Sherry O'Terry looked at you differently.
Exactly.
And by the way,
our 3-year marriage that no one knows about. Yeah.
The "I Will Always Love You" was a nice touch. A shout out to Whitney Houston at the end of your speech. Yeah. What was the other song you thought about doing? If that was the one you settled on? You
know, that one for some strange reason just instantly popped into my head, and it was just divine inspiration. But I did, the evening before, they have what's called the President's Dinner, hosted by the president of the university, and in my remarks, I did say that the following day's speech was going to be very interesting, in quotes, which the room was filled with nervous laughter. And so as I'm seeing Whitney Houston, I'm thinking, I could tell the students were liking it, but I don't know if the faculty is thinking, let's remember not to invite someone similarly like this guy.
Well, you're a doctor now. You don't need USC.
I don't care. Yeah.
But I know I'll think of you every step of the way. And I will.
That's beautiful.
Is Fritzy jealous?
Extremely.
He is actually.
Fritzy's got the pipe.
No, he's singing along right now, but his microphone's not on. His eyes are closed, and he's singing along with you.
I also, in the mid part of the speech, I sang the theme to Star Trek as well, because that used to be part of my stand-up.
Oh, you did Star Trek? Because didn't Bill Murray do Star Wars?
He did Star Wars, where he put in lyrics to a song that has no lyrics. I would just literally, if you remember the episodes of Star Trek, it always started with that weird falsetto voice.
How did it go?
So I sang that one too.
I think I remember that. I remember that. Well, congratulations. It's a great honor, and just proud to say I know you.
Thanks, Dan.
Doctor.
Sorry I ruined the no-hitter today.
No, don't worry about it. No, and once
how
again,
am I supposed to know?
Do not.
No good deed goes unpunished, apparently.
Don't do what you did last year for my birthday, because that gets to be embarrassing.
I'm making sure the Palomino gets back on the train.
My garage is not big enough for another gift like that. But thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Tell Wahlberg we said hello.
I sure will.
Okay, that's Dr. Will Ferrell.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.